Well, I have a question. I don't know, speaking about the kind of effect that your writing will have, and I mean, I've seen you maneuver through everything on the list, you know, with such facility, and I think you could do anything next. But I mean, just going off of the idea of audience consciousness, you know, I mean, like your writing has been so politically saturated always, and like that's always been the primary thing for you, is like, you know, the writing matters because it's your craft and it's expressive and there is a way to reach people through it, but what matters most is like the effect that the thinking that produces it can have on people. And so, I mean, I wonder, like, out of inhabiting like all of these different places, where your writing fits and where it changes things. What kind of venue do you imagine for yourself?
Yeah, it's really hard because this is such a, again, a bizarre and sort of spoiled venue here. Like I'm going to hand out my writing, the piece that Elisa and I did tomorrow, and I'll probably, you know, it'd be really great to hand it to everybody and publish it myself. But yeah, from where I'm going to go from there, I don't know. I think there's no doubt that I'm going to have to tone down sort of some of the idiosyncrasies of my writing. Like when I was applying for this job, I remember sort of Dad at least reminded me, okay, Max, you can't drop an F-bomb in your application. You need to be aware of your audience. And again, it's a stubborn sort of like, well, I'm going to write for an audience that I'm going to craft my audience I like. Write for an audience I like, but yeah, especially in the future, I don't know if that's going to be enough. So I don't know. I mean, at least it sort of showed me the possibilities for sending off your writing to different literary magazines and journals, and I think I'd like to focus on doing that in the future. But in terms of like possible writing that comes out of union work, like maybe I'll look to write for newspapers or for local magazines. I think in San Francisco it's going to be a good place to look for different zines and outlets for the writing. But you're right. I think I need to think about that more. I'm not sure.